Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the grand finale of Let's Play Super Mario Wonder. It's episode number 17, like I said, the grand finale episode, and today we are going to be taking on Bowser's Lair, taking a look at the post-credits here, and then also taking a quick look at just some additional levels with a character we haven't used throughout the Let's Play, so that should be a ton of fun. Like I said, I like to give a little bit of exposure to all the characters, but it also feels right to play like a Mario game with Mario. I'm also hoping this episode should be the last episode for the audio issues. That should have been the last episode. This episode should clear up all the audio issues we were having, so good news there. And it looks like we were going to fight Bowser Jr., but he was knocked off his podium. I'm actually kind of disappointed. As you can see, I'm back to Mini Mario, so obviously I had issues there. But I'm disappointed we didn't start off this castle with a Bowser Jr. fight. That would have been cool and unique, something that's never been done before, and just would have been interesting to have a Bowser Jr. fight right here, in my opinion, but maybe the developers felt that that would be too much to jam into one level. I don't know what the thought logic was, but that's at least how it reads to me. Let's go in here, we'll hide in this little thing. Goes the other way. Now this thing comes back around. I think we want to get inside this thing. This is where I died last time. This was my death. Why there's a restart here. So I think logic tells me I want to get inside like that. And I could probably jump up and get that purple coin. I won't, though. There's really no need. Oh, look at this cool little guy. We always like to see something cool like this. This is very neat. I'll take this any day of the week. Take a look, it's in a book, a blue dragon, doo-doo-doo-doo. Now we have these to climb up, and this is, like, it's ranked pretty high in the difficulty chain, but honestly I don't think this level's all that bad. I make a few stupid mistakes, like here I jump over to see what this guy's saying, and I think that ends up, yeah, I end up getting hurt. I get hurt doing stupid stuff more often than not in this level. And there's a loud call here. That means these guys are coming through. And it sounded like there was a mushroom that got dispensed over here. There it is. Okay, good. We want to have as many power-ups as we can get going into the final battle. That's always like a consistent thing that we want to make sure of. When you're going to fight Bowser in any Mario game, you want to have as many power-ups. But this is cool here with the King Boo sort of coming out center stage. It told me to use the floating cap, so that's what we're using. It's not my personal favorite power-up, but oh, now we're kind of floating. I'm trying to stay over here because I really don't know what we have to avoid. Okay, I can't go above the screen, so I'm gonna want to float down just to be safe. We really come a long way. Yes, we have. It has been quite a bit. It has been quite the journey. And it feels nice to end it on this note. Like, I could have had the last episode be like an hour in length, but it feels nice to have, like, much smoother, clean-cut episodes for the finale. We should be starting a new Pokemon series this week, too. That should be a lot of fun for you guys. Yeah, I'm way ahead of schedule with, like, coming out stuff, so I'm not sure if that's out yet, but if not, it's going to be Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. That shouldn't be a spoiler at this point. I got it working, so you know what to expect. And this is actually good practice here, because I believe this is going to be, like, a big thing in the Bowser fight, like these jumping platforms. So it's good that it gives us a little bit of exposure to it prior to this. I do believe in the last episode we had some exposure as well, so it's not my first rodeo seeing it. Here we go, we got Bowser coming out. The big bad. Thank you all for coming. Sorry for the wait. Are you ready to lose yourself in the sweet beat? Bowser's Rage Stage. Now, I will say my main complaint here is I feel like at the end of this, Bowser should come out of, like, his little fortress thing and just turn into regular Bowser. But unfortunately, we just get, like, this musical fight with Bowser. It's alright. out of all like the new Super Mario Bros. Games that I played, I think I have to say, like, personally, I like this Bowser fight the least. It's definitely cool, but it keeps things like very primitive compared to like other Bowser fights we've had in New Super Mario Bros. And it is harder to pay attention to the floor beat and stuff with like everything going on, but I think I get it after that one. Like after this one here, maybe. I know it takes me a couple jumps to sort of perfect it, but once I get it down that first time, I sort of get with the program here. That one was just stuff flying at me. Man, I'm really stinking it up, aren't I? There we go, we got that one. This last one. These hands really can't do much to you if you're in the air with them, so you might as well just go for the all-out attack. Get that. We should be lined up here to hit Bowser. Yep. See, like, I find this way too easy compared to, like, other new Super Mario Bros. Final boss fights. Like, for me, the platforming is kept to one screen. It would have been cool if, like... You'll see when we get to, like, the finale parts of this. How, like, they switch up the platform. There we go. Let's be Elephant Mario. I think we're gonna end up losing that to this big guy anyways. There's no way Elephant Mario's gonna be able to make this. Yeah, okay, now just run through him so that way we don't have to get hit twice. Very good move, Average Joe. Bowser is in a mood, and you can see now it's split in half. So now that blue side's gonna go up, now the purple side. I don't know if we can get the hand that's protecting him right now, but it's gonna come out. Let's get Bowser out of the way. There we go, get that hand out of the way. Deal with these spawning piranha plants. Okay, these shouldn't be too hard to hit. There we go. I probably could have went over there, honestly. I'm just trying to move back and forth so I don't get hit. And it looks like if we land on top of the hand there, we can get them to that way. I was not aware of that coming into this fight, but I wasn't aware of much coming into this fight. I had seen like a picture or two, but I hadn't seen the actual battle itself, so... It's fun to get to play this like organically and figure all that stuff out for the first time. Bowser is crumbling. And man, yeah, like I said, this just really hasn't been difficult. That would be my 2 cents on it. As I'm used to like a really challenging final boss level, and this is not giving me that vibe. Let's get this, so that way we can at least take a hit if we need to. I don't mind being regular size Mario, but being the small version of Mario doesn't seem like it's gonna work out well here. Okay, here we go. Can we get this one? Just like that, maybe? Oh, okay. Now, run through that, Mario. I'm gonna try and save the Fire Flower for as long as possible. Many hands now. And the sections are sort of split into 4s, which honestly makes dealing with these guys easier, I think, than when they were split into 2s. Let's take a second here if I'm smart enough. Looks like I'm not just yet. I should be using the Fire Flower right now. I'm lucky there. I should use it right here. Yep. Good call. Because we're likely going to get hit with something. I should have did a jump there. Okay, get that one out of the way. Okay, we got a mushroom in case we need to use it, which it looks like we might need to. Okay, that's actually... The flying spike balls is actually a pretty good introduction of new elements here. I'll give that one to Bowser. Let's get that one out of the way. Jump up over here since we have to hide. Hit Bowser again. We don't even have to do with those 2 hands. Oh boy. Now we can see the button on his head. He's in trouble now. Okay, I can't jump through them, so I think the best approach is to just pick one side and go about my day. Like, if I get damage dealt to me here, I'm assuming just like the other, right when Bowser, when we were climbing up the thing, I'm gonna guess here. I just have to jump and land on top of his head and he's done. Yep, that appeared to do the trick. See, I almost wish here, like, Bowser came out of, like, Bowser just spewed out of Bowser's mouth and he was just a Bowser and we had to do, like, the jump over the fire pit. Like, I feel like that would be icing on the cake for this Let's Play. Like, that's what it needs to have a strong finish. Don't get me wrong, this is cool here, too. But it's not... It's just not what I expected, you know? I get anybody saying that they feel like this game missed the mark. Because to me, it feels that way. Everything felt really quick. The game did a lot of cool things, and if I was going to 100% it, sure, we would have double the amount of episodes. Maybe we'd have 34, maybe even 40, if we were to go through and 100% everything and get everything unlocked and do every single thing we could possibly do. But as of this time, it really doesn't feel like it really met the mark. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, now we have all of the Wonder Seeds. We have completed them all. My dog was making some strange noises. Hopefully, I don't mind if it got into the video, but yeah, I was worried there for a second. I want to make sure she was doing good, you know, sleeping but still eyes open, so rolled into the back of the head, looking all crazy and starting to bark under her breath. But we're all good. There we go. Bowser has been defeated, and the islands are now cleared. It's cool. If I was Snapchat here, I would be angry. That looks like the Snapchat logo there. I would hit them up, Snapchat. Hit up Mario. Say, hey, man, you guys are using our logo. What's the deal? What is the dealio? It's all the Poplins and all our friends. We're all done. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's having a good time. I like that the King Poplin is like this little guy. There we go. Everybody had a good time. It was a good Let's Play. Now we get a Wonder Seed. We get our final Wonder Seed of the game. Here, I guess you get the high score if you just jump through as many names as humanly possible. I always try to leave these sorts of things in, depending on how long the last episode is. I like to give creators, you know, their light, I guess I would call it that. I like them to get credit for what they've done. And here at this one, you can't receive any damage. If you do, you just kind of get bonked. But it's cool. You can light up all the creators' names, and based on how many names you light up, you get a score based on that. I try to light up as many as, like, I can reasonably get. I'm not going to go out of my way to get them. I kind of want to just enjoy the environment, but it is a cool little add-on. It's something fun to do here for the post-game, and, yeah, personally, I could go either way about it, but like I said, I always like to leave this kind of stuff in because I like the people who were involved in this project to get the credit that they likely deserve. You know, that they all spent a good chunk of time building this game, and even if it's just very basic stuff that they participated in, from very basic to an extreme amount of man-hours, it's nice to see, like, content creators get the exposure that they get. And I don't mean people, like, making videos on Instagram or anything like that. I mean, come on. Come on. It's challenging to do, but compared to this sort of project, it could be a lot worse. In all fairness, it could be a lot easier too, depending on the amount of work. I don't want to knock anybody who is a content creator. But I mean, I would put it like this. Average Joe creating videos versus developing the new Mario game. Who do you think's putting more effort into their work here? I would argue the people creating the new Mario game, but maybe you feel differently. Maybe you feel like my Let's Plays are above and beyond. And if you do, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all of you, honestly, up until this point, and beyond. Watching Let's Plays like this. I know the channel's had some changes recently. I've been going through, like, some moving pains and things like that. Not fully moved out of this place yet, but continuously working on it. You know, the place where I lived for the past 6 to 7 years of my life. And, going through that has been a work in progress. Like I said, I've had audio problems and things like that, and I know this game, out of all games, wasn't a beloved one here on the channel. I know with Pokemon going up there, maybe some viewers will greatly appreciate that. But, yeah, it's been an interesting time for myself. It's been an interesting time for Mario, so what all can you say? As always, you know, if you guys like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Definitely motivates myself to continue to make videos just like this now and in the near future. But that does not mean we are signing off, folks. Usually it does, but I would really like to hang out because we do have, like, some post-game stuff that I want to review. And then on top of that, like I said, there were a couple levels we missed when we first went through the first world that I would like to do with my second favorite character in the Mario franchise. For those, I don't believe I shared it on the channel, but I've already said that the next dog I get is going to be named after this character, so it should be, it'll be fun for that. And my dog's already familiar with the name being thrown around the house. She gets excited when she hears it, so it'll be cool. Just my little hat off to Mario. Here you go. Yeah, this one I couldn't get many names in. It just kind of felt odd. I couldn't really see anything. Man, these rockets were not a fun time. They were probably some of the harder platforming things that we actually did throughout this Let's Play, if I'm gonna be brutally honest. And there we go. That is going to be it. I'm just going to be Mario here jumping in the middle, having a good old time. And now we see Kalmic, I believe his name is taking Bowser and Bowser Jr. Please make a remake where Bowser and Bowser Jr. return in their normal forms. I would love it. I'm tempted to do New Super Mario Bros. After this, like the original on the DS, but I don't think that'll be happening. Maybe. I still haven't decided what's going to replace this Let's Play series, if I'm going to be honest, so it's a possibility. If you really want to see that, please let me know. I'm sure I'll have stuff already recorded for it, but maybe that's my backup. Now that I'm getting a little bit better at emulation work. Full disclosure, I do own those games on DS and 3DS that we'll be playing on the channel. For legal reasons, I feel like I have to say that. But here we go. Now the Prince wants us to return and explore the world. To look for all of the hidden secrets. Which, like I said, I might do it in my free time, but... Here you can see, I forgot to unlock this place in our first world. So we're going to go through as a Yoshi man, and I can see my dog getting excited as I say that. Like I said, the next dog I get here in the near future, I plan to name Yoshi Man, so... Not just Yoshi, but I'm definitely going to call him Yoshi Man. My other dog, I throw girl at the end of the name of it all the time, so... But yeah, these levels that we missed are likely going to be very, very easy because they were in the first world. But I just thought it would be fun to play as Yoshi, you know? Not very frequently do you get to play as Yoshi. Unless you're doing... what did we do? Oh, we did Yoshi's Island last year. Right around this time, actually. Sure, if you go back on the channel, if you want to see me play through Yoshi's Island, you could watch the entirety of me playing through it. I definitely don't 100% it, but I do a pretty dang good job, I feel like. And, yeah, it was a ton of fun. I really missed that Let's Play, if I'm gonna be honest. But it's always fun to play as Yoshi. Just have yourself a good time. I love all the noises that Yoshi makes. And I love the art style of the Yoshi games, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's something so cool about it when it came out. Like, it was so completely different from anything else. And it still is. Like, I love it. It reminds me a lot of, if you've ever seen the cartoon show Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, it reminds me a lot of that art style. And I have to say, like, growing up, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was, like, such a fun cartoon. Like, it's so different from everything else that was out. I like Yoshi's noises in this game, too. Like, they definitely remind me a lot of, like, the original Yoshi noises, which is always so fun. Always a good time. Yoshi is probably, like, outside of Mario, Yoshi's my favorite character. Such a cool character. Yoshi just standing here. I think I was responding to a text here real quick or something like that. Just, trying to get my bearings straight, but... Or maybe I was looking something up on my phone. That happens all the time. You know how it goes. Everybody knows. Y'all know. Everybody knows. Here we go. We got some bouncies going on. Throw that into there. Okay, that gets us our last purple coin. It's always nice to get some purple coins here at the end. And Yoshi just sounds so fun all the time. I don't think Yoshi can actually take damage from enemies either, which is pretty cool. Like, it's fun to play through an episode like this where it doesn't matter, you know, if there's no lava involved, Yoshi's not going to get seriously hurt. So that's always nice. Oh, yeah, that noise right there. That's the Yoshi noise. That's the fun one. Like I said, at this point, I was just trying to give you guys some exposure to Yoshi in this game. To me, it didn't really matter. I'm not going to explore the secrets of Super Mario Wonder. Like I said, maybe in my free time, but like not as like a Let's Play sort of deal. I've never been like a competitive video game player or anything like that. I'm sure everybody who follows this channel is well aware of that fact. I'm more so just, I play these games to have fun, and I like to give like like I said, the whole reason why I named it Average Joe is to give like the average Joe's depiction of these games, you know? How I feel like the average player would walk through this, so... No greatness is expected here today. Only pain. This one would have actually been tricky as Mario, because I actually did take like a fair amount of hits getting up there. I'm not sure if it's the poor visibility or whatever it is. Look at his tongue curling up because he's going up in that direction. So cool, man. They really paid attention to a lot of stuff in this game, and I really appreciate the hell out of them for doing it. I'm not shy with the cursing, but usually I don't do it in a positive remark, and to hear me do it in a positive remark should let them know that they did something right. They did it fantastically. There we go. And I think we'll probably do these 2 levels, and then we'll be calling it quits here on the series as a whole. Like, I don't foresee much more needing to be done here. This is the grand finale, folks. But that being said here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll stick through this one. Let's do the break time together. Let's do break time together. One final break time. This one's actually kind of tricky, because you need to just sort of count on your instincts and then run and jump and do that right away. Like, that's the only way it happens. It's all instinct based. So go right there, and boom, and there you go. And then you win it. It's not hard, but I could see it throwing a loop on somebody. And I'll go through and I'll get the extra coins. But with that being said here, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it quits. I hope you did like this episode. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff. Once again, greatly motivational for myself. And continuing to make videos just like this now and in the near future. I'm hoping as of this episode, all audio problems have been quickly resolved. And if there's something you would sincerely like to see, especially on the Switch, or like emulated from either Game Boy, Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy Color, DS, or 3DS, please drop that down in the comments below. I don't really have like a 100% like this is what I want to play next to replace this series. Like I said, New Super Mario Bros. Would be good, but I get a feeling that like a lot of the people that like to watch that sort of Let's Play want to watch me do it 100%, and that's not what this channel is about, so not something I'm like solely dedicated to. It's more of a free time thing. But yeah, I would love to do something fun on the Switch here, or emulated. We'll be doing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire here shortly on the channel. It should be coming out around this time, but yeah, if you're interested in that, go check that out. It's probably coming out here Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we'll see y'all here on that one. I don't know what's coming out Mondays and Wednesdays after this, but I'm sure it's something fun and exciting, and hopefully you guys enjoy watching it as much, if not more, than you enjoyed watching this one. I think after we wrap up the next couple Let's Plays, we'll be moving into some more Xbox-related content. When I take a break from Nintendo, I tend to move over to Xbox, so maybe like Halo and Kingdom Hearts and things like that, but we'll see when we cross that bridge. Until next time, everybody take it easy, and thank you once again for watching anything related to this Let's Play. It's been such a fun game, and I appreciate all of you for tagging along until the end of it. Peace out, Girl Scout.